Yeah, and I think, again, that's Sirianni. I like him, right? Like I like his passion. I like the whole thing, but I like the fact that he's not stubborn, right? He's a guy that says, yeah, listen, I know we need to improve in a certain area. And if that means I got to go get Kellen Moore to come in and help fix the offense, even though I'm the offensive guy, that to me is a mark of a guy that's looking to improve, not looking to be stubborn.
Well, yeah, and I think these are organizational decisions too. I don't know that it was Nick saying, okay, I got to go do this. I think they sit down at the end of the year. Jeffrey Lurie's involved in that. What are we going to do to get better? We can't repeat what happened last year. And this is where they came to. Look, they hired a good offensive coordinator. They hired a good defensive coordinator. They made some changes. They added some players. They did what they had to do. And now we see how it turns out and translates on the field.
Yeah, and you bring up the organizational thing and Jeffrey and, of course, Howie. And you and I have had a front row seat to watch Howie become one of the best GMs in all of football. And his story is fascinating to me, Schefty. And we kind of covered this thing from when Andy brought him in, and it was Andy and Joe Banner. And then as he starts to spread his wings, and then, we remember the Chip Kelly thing. And then he comes back and reinvents himself. And now you look at him, and I talk to him a lot, and I remark about how his journey and his growth, and he really is. You talk to everybody in this league, Howie has become one of the best GMs in the whole sport.
I would argue that he's one of the best GMs in all of sports, not just football, all of sports, because he always seems to be a step ahead of things. He kind of lives, eats, and breathes it. If I ever were a GM, which I'm not and I'll never be, but he does it the way I would love to do it. Like, he's just ultra aggressive. He's always thinking. He's always wondering what he could do. To get A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith done before these other wide receiver deals start coming in, that was smart, and it was beneficial for the organization. Players are happy, organization's happy, no issues, and you move forward. So, yeah, to me, he does a great job. And again, you said football, I would say sports, because that's the kind of job I believe he's done. Now, they only have one Super Bowl to show for it. Could have had two, nearly had two, have one. Let's see what these next few years bring before we write the book on Howie and his legacy.
We all silly like the mayor.